Hi, and welcome to Coach's Corner with Coach Hilary Dunkley Campbell. I am a best-selling author, speaker, and of course, an empowerment women's coach. And today, as promised from our last episode, I am going to be speaking about mindset shifts. Yes. But before I jump into all of that, I want you to please subscribe to the channel. It's Hillary. It's at Hillary Encourages. And also please to follow me on my social media platforms at Hill Encourages. And that's on Instagram and also on TikTok. And you could also follow me on Facebook at Hillary Encourages. Thank you so much for your love and your support. So today, as mentioned, we're going to talk about mindset. Yes, nothing changes until our mind change. Yes, you could go to church and they preach from now till tomorrow, or you could hire the best coach. But if your mindset is not changed, you will never accomplish much. The Bible tells us, as a man thinketh, so is he. I have a dear friend of mine, Victoria Donna Morris. She has written this book called Move to a New Mindset. And in order to achieve your goals, you will have to move to a new mindset. So today I want to look at two mindsets. But before we jump into the two different mindsets, I want us to look at the definition of a mindset. A mindset is a set of beliefs or attitudes that shape how a person thinks, acts, and responds to challenges and situations. It influences behaviors, perspective, and the way how individuals approach learning and growth. And of course, as I mentioned, the Bible verse, Proverbs 23:7, it says, "For as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." So today we want to look at two mindset shifts. And one of the mindset shift is having a fixed mindset and turning it into a growth mindset. Yes. A fixed mindset is the belief that abilities and intelligence are unchangeable. Yes, that I'm this, that's just who I am, that's how I think, and this is how I'm going to do that. People with a fixed mindset may avoid challenges, give up easily, feel threatened by others' success, which can limit their growth and learning. A person who operates from a fixed mindset, and I'll use myself as an example. Before I became an author, I always tell myself that I cannot write. Hillary, you cannot write. I cannot write. It was like a prophetic word over myself. I was using my very own word to curse myself. And of course, that is not true because right now I have written 6 books and counting. So a fixed mindset is that you keep telling yourself, I can't do this. This isn't possible for me. Success, yes. So you keep telling yourself over and over, and you refuse to change. So to come to a growth mindset, you have to change your wording and say, yes, I've had challenges, and use myself again as an example. I have challenges writing, but how can I make this work? What are the strategies? What are things that I can put in place to help me to become a better writer? Because I know I have that book inside of me that I need to write. But that this fixed mindset, this negative thinking is telling me that I cannot write. So one way you can do is that, okay, I can hire a coach who can help me to write. I can hire a ghostwriter who can help me to write. So when you have a growth mindset, you always try to find a way out of how you can get it accomplished. A growth mindset will have you speak in words that I can do this. I can do this. There's always a way for you to figure out something, especially if it's a gift, if it's a goal that you want to accomplish. Never allow a fixed mindset to keep you stuck because your feet will not go where your mind didn't go. So if you're not thinking it, you will not act on it. So that's one mindset we want to shift from. a fixed mindset. We want to have a growth mindset. A growth mindset will help you to achieve your goal and help you to be that successful person that you are ought to be. So the next mindset we want to look at is a progressive mindset. Yes, that you're always thinking of ways to grow. It's not being a perfectionist. You know, that's one huge problem that persons have. There's like they're stuck. If it's not done a certain way, they don't feel like it's good enough. So it's perfectionism instead of progress. And we always want to make progress. It doesn't matter how small it is. And I like to use the book as an example because I'm an author and I've been down that road where I took forever. My second book, What is Stopping You? That book was supposed to be finished in a month. I don't even want to tell you how long I took to publish that book because I kept procrastinating and finding all manner of excuses not to finish the book. So a progressive mindset is not about perfectionism. It's about getting it done. It's about taking it one step at a time, one step at a time. And another example I use myself because I can talk about me is that I remember when the Lord gave me this vision to have Hillary Encourages, and He put me on YouTube. And even though I was on YouTube from working on the restoration of the Breach Without Borders, you know, being on my own now, it was like a whole different ball game. And you know, I had to do videos, you know, my TikTok videos, my Instagram videos, and I'll get the idea in my head and I'll do the videos quickly, and then I'll sit and do over the video, critique the video to the point that I did not post the video. So that was not progress. I wanted the video to be perfect. And that is what having that perfectionism mindset instead of having a progressive mindset. It's better to take one step at a time than trying to be perfect and you don't put out anything. And that what happened to me is that because I wanted the video to be perfect, I end up not doing anything, and that's a missed opportunity. Amen. So we want to get past the fixed mindset, and we want to get past having this perfectionism mindset that things have to be perfect before you can make a move, before you can move ahead. So you want to have a progressive mindset, sorry, one step at a time. Okay. So I hope this had helped you. And before we go, if this message resonates with you and you would like support on your journey, I would love to connect with you. You can email me directly at hillaryencourages@gmail.com, or you can send me a DM on a direct message on social media, as I said, on Instagram at Hill Encourages, and also on Facebook at Hill Encourages. And if you prefer to talk, you can reach out to me by phone at 647-972-2665. And you don't have to do this alone. I can be here to help you. That's what having a coach will do for you. And if this resonates with you in another way and you would love to hear more about mindset or any other coaching tips, please, I'm asking you to drop a comment in the chat and also to share, to like and comment, and make sure please to subscribe because you don't want to miss Coach's Corner. This is something I'm stepping out. You know, it's not about perfectionism, it's about showing up and just doing it. Amen. In this 2026, it's about doing it. So thank you for watching. And remember, you want a growth mindset and a progressive mindset, not a fixed mindset and not a perfectionism mindset, because having a fixed mindset and this perfectionism mindset will get you nowhere and keep you stuck. And we don't want to be stuck in 2026. 2026 is a year of moving forward and achieving our goals. So God bless you. Thank you for watching and see you on the next episode. Have yourself an amazing day.